What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, at the time of this recording, Money in the Bank 2025 is currently 9 months away. Far too far for any rational person to even think about predicting the match card. But I am not a rational person, and we're going to predict that card right here, right now. Let's get into it, y'all. So, starting at the top of the card, we're going to go ahead and go with what I think is the easiest to predict. And this isn't even a surefire, but I'm fairly confident. We're talking about the women's Money in the Bank match. Last year, I should say this year, since it's still 2024, Tiffany Stratton won it. And we'll be getting into her a little bit later. But there was a runner-up to the 2024 women's Money in the Bank match that everybody wanted to see win. That, of course, is Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea's going to win it. I think it's a surefire. I know it's 9 months away, but as of right now, can you pick anyone better? Because I sure can't. So we're going with Chelsea. Next, on to the men's Money in the Bank match. Now, this is a lot harder for me to decide than the women's. I will give you 5 names, though, that I think will probably most likely be in the match. That being main event Jey Uso, LA Knight, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov. I bet you right now, at least 3 of them will be in that match. Now, who do I actually think is going to win it? Honestly, any of those guys would be excellent Money in the Bank briefcase holders. But I gotta feel like right now, with him holding the IC title, it's a stepping stone for main event Jey Uso to actually hit that main event. Right now, he's mid-tier, right? So I think it just feels right. It feels right for Jey Uso to be Mr. Yeet in the Bank, right? We wanted it this year. I think we're going to get it next year. So my prediction right now is that Jey Uso will win the 2025 men's Money in the Bank briefcase. All right, this is where it gets interesting because we're talking about the 4 world titles. And I had my predictions for Mania back in July, right? I think a couple of those are staying the same. A couple are changing. I still believe it's Cody versus Randy, so as of the date of Money in the Bank, I think he'll still have it. Getting ahead of myself. Let's start with the women's World Heavyweight title. I think that Rhea Ripley will be the women's World Heavyweight champion coming into next year's Money in the Bank. And I have a plan for her for SummerSlam, but we're taking it back a month to Money in the Bank. And that's where this is kind of hard with these world title matches because SummerSlam I got a plan, but like what's happening a month before that, right? So this is really a shot in the dark, but I'm thinking of credible threats for Rhea right before her SummerSlam match. So I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to get Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax at Money in the Bank. And I know what you're saying. Okay, Nia right now is world champion. She won't be by then. She's on SmackDown. We got a draft in April. So I think Nia will get drafted. I think we'll get Rhea versus Nia. All right, on to the Women's WWE Championship. I still think from my WrestleMania predictions that Tiffany Stratton will go into WrestleMania as the champion. And I think she'll come out too. And then it's a question of who does she face after she beats Charlotte Flair at Mania. I thought long and real hard about this. I think that she'll get into a program. I think she'll get into a program with either Bayley or Naomi. And I'm going to say Bayley on this. I think we'll have Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley at next year's Money in the Bank. And I got to just stress this, guys. These are just shots in the dark right now. The champion, I'm confident about. The challenger, not so much. But that's what I'm going with. All right, this next one, just hear me out, y'all, okay? In my WrestleMania predictions, I said that we would probably get Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. I'm now thinking that it's more likely for us to get Gunther versus John Cena, okay? And this is where it gets even crazier, even nuttier. I think Cena's going to win that. I don't think Cena would want to because he wants to put over the young talent, but I think that he will win that. And he will have a final run, his 17th run, right? So then coming up to Money in the Bank, we're going to have John Cena as the champion, right? And I know I would like it to go for SummerSlam, but if we're taking it a click back 1 month, I think a good match for Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship would be the GOAT John Cena versus Seth freaking Rollins. I'm not saying it's likely to happen. It probably won't. Seth will probably be feuding with, I don't know if he'll be feuding with Punk by then. That's the fun part about these guys. They're just so far out, right? But I don't know. That seems feasible. It'll be Gunther versus Seth, or it'll be John versus Seth. I'm going to say John versus Seth, all right? So that leaves us with the World Championship, the WWE title. I think Cody's still going to have it by then. I really do. I know a lot of people think that he's going to lose at Mania. I don't think so. I think he'll still have it. And I know, again, I keep teasing the SummerSlam predictions. Don't worry, that's coming next month in November. But as far as Money in the Bank goes, I think Cody Rhodes will probably, let's see, by then, I think he'll probably be in a program. Let's throw a name out there. I'm going to say Damian Priest, because Damian Priest, he's the main eventer now. I'm going to say Damian Priest versus Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank. And I got to put out here as a caveat, guys, I am far less confident about these predictions than I was about my Mania predictions. I feel pretty good about the Money in the Bank matches, and I feel pretty good about my 4 champions I picked. But if I get any of the challenges correct, I will be happy. But we'll see what happens, guys. But anyways, yeah, those are my Money in the Bank predictions. I know it's only 6 matches. I'm not going to worry about trying to predict the US or the IC. It'd be so hard. But you know, screw, I'll throw them out there. I think that Carmelo Hayes will have the US title by then, and he'll be taking on Andrade. There you go. They'll rekindle their Best of 7 series, but with the US title 9 months from now. And then what the IC title? Let's see. I think Bronson Reed will have it, and he'll take on. Drum roll. I know I said he's gonna be in the Money in the Bank match, but he'll take on Ilya. There you go. These are total shots in the dark, but it's fun. It's fun. If I get any of these right, then I'll be amazed. But yeah, so hope you guys liked it. Tune in let's say mid-July of next year when I will react to this video and how wrong I was. Check out my WrestleMania 20. Or what am I saying? My WrestleMania 41 predictions video from July. I'll be reviewing those too. See how off I am on those as well. I'll also be doing a SummerSlam one next month in November, guys. I'll be doing a Survivor Series one, and lastly, I'll be doing a Royal Rumble one. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, guys. Let me know your predictions down in the comments, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.